Oh, right,
Oh,
can
what
I open
protein powder
Twitch?
did you add to the ice cream?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Equinox, a weekly, 2 weeks in a row, Dungeons and Dragons game featuring these lovely people here. We hope you've had a good week so far. From what I hear, go Seahawks.
Yeah!
I don't follow American football, but, it makes Andrew really happy. So apparently go Seahawks. Well done, guys. Go team. Love that sports ball.
Sports ball.
So, how has everybody been this week?
I'm gone. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, what Clint said.
Wunderbar.
Enjoying
Wunderbar.
some ice cream, living
I
life.
know.
Shut up!
Get 'em. The only way that you can top this, Scotty, is making cheesecake ice cream.
Oh,
I know. I have a recipe to make cheesecake flavored ice cream.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
And
it was still
you
ice
have,
cream, but yeah.
you have to make it French vanilla specifically flavored.
I can see Clint visibly struggling, like taking deep breaths.
And people wonder why clock towers have had all their doors locked.
What does that mean?
So I don't go postal. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I get you.
Probably
I
too
get you.
old a
I
reference
get
for
it.
some people.
No, I get it. I get you. I get that reference.
I do not.
So we are down Craig this week for everyone
Sign my
who
petition.
kind of listens across. If we have loyal followers that show up every week. If not, you guys probably have no idea who Craig is. But we are down Arashi this week due to family commitments. But, I mean,
Yeah, you
it
stuck
just
with us.
lessens the chance. It just lessens the chances of people getting shot. Let's be honest in this situation. Although, from where we were last week,
Never
we
zero.
are going. We
There
are
you go,
going.
Clint. Ice cream.
You're such a shit stirrer, Scotty. So, where we were last week, the team met with a new team member by the name of Neve, who was sent by the elusive grandmothers, goddesses or entities of fate that basically dictate to the Fae past, present, future, this kind of stuff. It is all interesting Fae stuff. Sent to investigate what has been happening on this side of the veil, which, of course, knowing that she is working for the Fate Hags, as they are known, makes Wicked more than a little uncomfortable, knowing that Wicked does indeed have issues with hags. We did manage to go back into town to survey the damage of our airship, discovering that it is completely annihilated. However, the party did separate after Wicked performed an incredible resurrection ritual to bring Adelpha, the what kind of dragon was she? God, memory is terrible. Larkspur dragon. Yes, I remembered her name, couldn't remember the type of dragon. Yes, resurrecting Adelpha, the Larkspur dragon, and returning her to her companion Nivi. In doing so, they did indeed ask, realizing that their vehicles were completely obliterated. They did ask the Brighton Buttons if they had a vehicle that they could borrow, and they were informed that yes, they did have a wheeled vehicular mode of transport that they could borrow, leaving them with a lovely light teal coloured combi van with fluffy pink dice, a novelty horn, which really enthused some people and not others. However, the team that went into town were more successful, discovering that the town guards had apprehended one of the villains who had demonized their town, but also managed to orchestrate to give the team a small 6-person clipper airship that they are now going to figure out how to attach to the combi van in a kind of hybrid transportation that could be separated, flown, etc., etc. So we will see how this motorhome is going to come into fruition in this session, as it is up to Kale and I was about to say Valcor. It's not. It's Sabata. Kale and Sabata need to actually orchestrate the building of this, leaving Habaru, Neve, and Arashi to go and investigate and talk to this apprehended criminal. So that is where we pick up. You are in the town of Wolfhaven. Make sure that you guys can all see the map. Because we like you guys to be able to see the map occasionally. Maybe. So yes, you are in the town of Wolfhaven. I have realized. That's what I thought. How dare
Did it
you,
hurt?
sir? Did what hurt?
The thought.
I thought I
No,
smelled
because I'm not
smoke.
you, Andrew. You're such a shithead sometimes.
It's my natural response to everyone of, I've been thinking. Oh yeah, did it hurt?
A dangerous pastime, I know.
No. Yeah.
Okay, well, it doesn't want to work today, which is annoying me now. I know why
Okay.
it's not working. I'm an idiot.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Do it. You're hearing
Justice.
There we
do it
go.
from both people.
There we go. I
There
was
we
just trying to resize the window so that it... I mean, everyone knows your gamer tags anyway, but no one needs to see that on the screen. Anyway,
Hey.
now that we have fixed that, we jump into the town of Wolfhaven, which is slowly picking up the pieces after the wreckage of what appeared to be known as two members of the Blades of Power who serve under the cosmic dragon,
Is
Thenmir,
that
the primal chaos.
known?
Yes,
That
it is known.
Yes, we discovered that.
Andrew's like, I don't remember that though.
Yeah, I don't remember that. No, I was asking like, do the townspeople know that?
No, but you guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, they shall not.
They shall not be named.
Up.
So we jump in as we'll start with Habaru. You, your new companion Neve, and Arashi make your way to the town guard, also known as the Watchers in this part of the woods. Colloquial woods, not actual woods. So yes, you do head to the Watchers, and where you are allowed into the jailer section, but you do realize as you get in, you walk through a shimmering purple barrier that has been set on the place. It does create a little bit of a strange effect for you, Habaru and Neve, as your minds go a little bit quiet. The fact that, Habaru, you are so in touch usually with your own spirituality, your own faith of your gods, always having a slight whisper of their presence, particularly your god of valor. So hearing that go quiet is a little bit disconcerting.
Would I have experienced something like this before?
Roll me a history.
Why do I have a proficiency in history?
Because you like
Because
being
you're the
smart.
goat.
I love it.
Can you tell the moment that I could not remember for the life of me the God of Valor's name?
I know,
Karada.
that's how I was like, and
Karada. I got there in the end. There have been similar moments with this. It is, you're not 100% sure what it is, but it is kind of akin to a few times when you were practicing sword fighting and hand-to-hand combat with King and some of your companions as you grew up in your fighters college and things like this. Very akin to when you would be knocked in the side of the head and your ears would ring and you would kind of lose your hearing a little bit. It's
Okay.
very akin to that, but you're not really sure what's going on.
Okay.
As you descend the stairs, you see 2 guards sitting across from one of the cells, um, sitting on a bench. They don't seem to be at alert or anything like this, but they do have their eyes very firmly fixed on the entity that is locked inside the cage. As you round the pillar, you do see that there is a large, bulbous, tentacled creature that you recognize from your own fight in the town. Um, its large eyes and gaping mouth glowing. You realize that you can hear this subtle roar, that like a deep bassy roar that just kind of sits like as an undercurrent, almost like a white noise as you come around the corner, as you realize that this creature on its tentacles has almost like a magical sheathing over it, almost like shackles holding it in place.
Huh. So it's one of the it's one of the guys and then one of the brain blasters.
The creature that is in there is the astral mind reaver, which looks like
So the brain blaster. Okay.
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. The one who does intelligence saving throws. Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Um, the 2 guards that are sitting there, one of them seeing you come in does kind of stand to attention, recognizing your badge, Habaru, your insignia that has been enforced upon you as this. You recognize from his epaulets that this is a sergeant of the Watchers, and he looks at you. Um. Sorry, Your Majesty. Um, and he
Oh
gives you like
yeah,
a little short bow.
forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Um, I promise we're not slacking. It's just we're keeping an eye on it and trying to stay our distance away from him.
I would be upset if you guys weren't here watching watching this thing.
Thankfully, thankfully, the fanzines have come in and put some shackles on it and made sure that its mind isn't, well, whatever it was doing out in the streets, it can't do in here.
Okay. The
Honestly, Your Highness, we are truly honoured that you're paying attention into this and taking the threat seriously. And we're very honoured that you've come into our town and actually helped out.
it is what it is. Let me. How did how did you all capture this one?
It took about 12 guards and two of the fanzine sorcerers to come in and actually use different magics and things like that, casting, mental blockers on it and things like that.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, at least 4 men, they didn't make it.
Has it spoken to anyone or said anything?
I mean, it started to, but, I mean, we out here in the sticks out here, there aren't too many people that actually know what languages it speaks. Um, after the fanzine stopped it from actually talking into, our minds and things like that, the only language it actually seems to speak is this weird, garbled, uh, rumbly voice that, anytime that it'd talk to us, you know, if some of the younger lads who haven't been as battle hardened would just start to make their ears bleed and things like that.
Okay. And this is like a see-through cage, right?
Yeah, it's just a standard jail cell, like
Okay.
iron bars. Like Habaru has actually like repaired more than his fair share and things like this and maintained and made new hinges. You're very aware of this, right down to the exact type of hinge that is on these cage doors.
Okay. Um, then I, like a fool, I want to talk to it.
I was gonna ask, do I know the language that it speaks? Like, will I be able to understand it?
What
I don't
languages do you
remember.
know?
What languages don't I know? I don't remember. I will find it. Hang on. Teddy, watch your hands, bud.
No, I want it to be closer to you.
Aww.
I'm looking for where my things are.
It
Just
will
give me a
be
sec.
on your sheet on the
Yeah.
left-hand side towards the bottom in the proficiencies area.
Alright, cool.
You'll say languages and it'll have a list of languages.
Left-handed. I'm looking on the bloody right side.
Down where your weapons and armor proficiencies are and things like that.
Languages. There we go. Oh, I think I
Woo!
clicked it.
Funnily enough, you do not speak the language.
Ah.
I
Yeah.
will approach the jail cell bars.
You watch as its 16 or so glowing amber eyes all turn on you and focus, giving you this deeply unsettled feeling that you feel like it's looking inside you. It is assessing your soul. You feel all of your defenses ripped away, leaving you exposed in front of it like it can read the depth of your mind.
I will assume my avatar form.
For people who don't know what that what that looks like, would you like to explain it?
Sure. In fact, I will put the blob of words on there in case you just want to read it. But it is essentially a halo appears over my head, and I start glowing with symbolry of the moon, the sun, and particularly near my hands have a closed golden fist. But yeah, I just kind of start glowing. I have a halo above my head. Ka-chow. But I will assume my avatar form, and then I will speak to it with the with that with the sacred language. and I'll just ask, "Hey, dickhead, why are you here?"
It looks at you. When you say the sacred language, can you be a little more specific?
The secret language of paragons, what we have said in the past is essentially like God talk, essentially.
Okay. God talk. Celestial or other?
Just God talk is what we decided in the
Okay.
past. It was never
Okay, well
framed as
this is
celestial.
okay. Okay, so it turns its eyes on you and it opens its mouth. And you can see the depth of the endless void of roiling chaos within. It just stares at you. You get the feeling over you that causes your skin to shiver and goose pimple as you start to realize that it has a look of abject loathing and disgust as it looks at you.
Is everyone here? I might have missed this.
I don't know if Wicked decided to stay with the.
No, Wicked is keeping our two inventors in line with no insane modifications to the car.
It depends. Because we know that, for example, Craig's not here tonight, would you like to retcon that Wicked's like, I want to go talk to this crazy piece of shit? Would you like to? Or
Wicked is very interested in the van.
Yeah.
okay. In the van. Okay. Cool. It just looks at you, Helbo.
Okay. Nothing to say or defend yourself with for failing. Your leader's running.
Did we fail?
Did you
Tactical.
succeed?
Stupid monkey. Tactical retreats are important in winning the war. We know it is here. We smell it.
Is he? I'm assuming he's talking like in my head.
No, he is unable to speak to you. You realize that he is speaking to you in a rough form of the sacred language. You realize that it's a slight offshoot that he's modifying as he goes, as you realize he's speaking in deep speech.
Okay.
Mhm.
Deep speech. Okay. Um, what is it?
The essence. Her essence. Soul of the defiler. And when we find it, we will tear it out of whatever pathetic vessel you have put it in, and we will destroy it and take this pathetic universe as our own.
Right. Yeah.
You wear the shroud of the disgusting pretenders, playing at being a god, thinking you can scare us. pathetic little monkey. You only wish you were strong enough. Instead, you play at hero. You have no idea what you have awakened.
You throw around pathetic a lot, but one of us is in a cage. One of us isn't.
I am one of many. I do not matter. I am happy to be in here as long as my lord remains out there. We will find it. And you are in here wasting your time with me. A drone who is here to squash the masses. But who is out there?
Yeah, I've always been told that if you just stop and let people continue talking, they'll just keep on going. But I was kind of hoping that would work on you, Tegan. If you would just ramble.
No, because I'm
Uh.
happy to make you uncomfortable.
Okay. Extraplanar beings and invading isn't anything too new, but it's also not the first time. But very rarely there are
You think I
crises.
am extraplanar?
I think you're an asshole.
We are not of this universe. We are not even of the same place. We do not draw from the same source of power.
Hang on. Answer your question. Isn't that what extraplanar is if they're from outside reality? Oh, isn't there just outside from reality? Isn't that just outsiders then?
They're outsiders. They're from completely different universes outside of this
Okay.
universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Think of different planes, more like different planets.
More than that.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even
Like-
exist in the same sphere of reality. They've got their own realities, their own time. They're essentially more
Different planes or different planets. These guys are from a different
closer
universe
to different
entirely.
dimensions. Yeah, closer to different dimensions.
Okay. I mean, hey. The one universal truth I think rings true in every universe. That reality hates us. Not because of like we left our, socks in the bathroom and after we took a shower, but more in the sense of cosmic entropy of just the natural force and all that wibbly wobbly bullshit. Life is a daily struggle against the universe because the universe hates us. You coming into this
You
universe with all your
stupid
hatred, I do not care
little
for.
monkey. Your brain is so tiny. You cannot even comprehend where I come from. The powers that we draw upon, none of this weak nature magic that you all tap into here. Your gods shred themselves to pass on to weaker, unworthy beings. You can't even decide who to be loyal to.
No, I do.
Oh, really? I sense
Yeah.
the chaos on you.
Yeah. And you probably
Light
also sense
and dark.
yeah.
As I said, weak. No conviction. No follow through.
Well, I like to think I had great follow through when, you know, we were fighting, and I'm pretty convinced. I'm gonna walk out of here, and you're gonna stay in the cage, and you're probably gonna call me a stupid monkey again. Which, congrats.
You mean like your family walked away?
Yeah. Either they walked away into death, or they walked away. Either or. But I don't particularly care for this conversation anymore. Neve, do you have anything you want to ask this prick?
Given that I've not actually been able to understand anything that he's technically been saying, or you, for that matter, I've just been sitting.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I'm just going blah 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 blah.
That's what I'm hearing, yeah.
Neve is just like womp 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 womp
I'm
womp.
pretty sure about halfway through I turned into a cat and just started like grooming myself. It's fine.
Yeah, but I will.
Did you ask him what the thing is that they were saying he was saying? I can't remember what they were saying.
Yes, and he politely said "piss off."
That tracks.
If Arashi was here, he would probably be able to get some form of answer, but I am not Arashi, so.
I'm not a Rashi.
Yeah.
I
So.
don't think there's anything that I can do ability-wise to really help either.
Can you?
Other than shooting an arrow at it, but that's not going to help much.
Yeah.
I assume you've relayed all the info to me now from your conversation.
Yeah. Just kind of like as we're talking, I'll translate.
Yep.
Yeah, he called me a monkey again. Yeah.
See the shit we're dealing with?
Yeah.
I like
Do
to
you
think
believe
that
this
Neve's
guy?
like. I like to think that Neve's like. Well, he's not wrong.
Did you look like a monkey?
Whoa!
I see the relevance. I see his point.
No, he's only half.
It's only half.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
No, it's fine. You're not. We're not descended from monkeys. You're descended from telephone salesmen. It's fine.
He's technically a half orc, so
Yeah.
well,
What do you mean?
yeah.
Technically, I am.
You are a half orc.
So does that make you a mun or a key?
It means your fucking knees are shattered next time I see you. But yeah, I'll translate and I'll sneak. Anything that you want to ask this thing?
No, I think you pretty much covered it as best you could in amongst the insults.
Yeah.
Do we find out where anybody's going? Because they were retreating somewhere.
I mean, we know they're going north, but I doubt he's gonna tell us. Hey, dickhead. Where's your scared leaders running off to go lick their wounds? Because one of them, the lady, sure got a chest full of arrow and ran off scared. Yeah, no. You can only rage bait so much, and I normally need to know someone a little bit to rage them that hard. So I ain't got anything for else to go over with it.
I guess we've learned all we can then.
Yeah.
I appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
But okay. I'll turn to leave. Sergeant. And just walk out of the room.
Your Highness. He gives another bow.
I'm going to trot out in cat form. Just...
A cat and a man with a halo above his head walking out of prison.
I love the fact that Craig has managed to jump into the chat at least. And he's like, ain't that the truth? And I'm like, Arashi wouldn't have any time for this bullshit either. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I figured I would talk to it in the sacred language and see if it responded to that. Which is good to know that it didn't.
It's kept it clean and pure for you. So, meanwhile, across town, as Habaru is having a very infuriating conversation, in a small workshop off of the transportation guild here, you have reversed the combi into the workshop near the clipper mooring, and you have been let know by the local blacksmiths of the area and things like this that they're happy to lend you any metal, any equipment, welding equipment, things like this that you might need to and rigging to prepare basically whatever creation you are going to make. Sabata, as you I'm assuming, actually, this is a question. Actually, I'm assuming Wicked reversed the vehicle in, reversed the combi in, because I don't think Kale can drive, and we know Sabata can't.
I'm a very good
Yeah.
driver, thank you very much.
I would
Well,
have
like
driven
the
on like
time-
simulators, but never in real life.
Like the time you played the van and ran into a train?
Or ships.
That's a completely different
or...
life.
No,
Or
Clint just does not have a good track record with vehicles.
Or as a
Um,
Yes,
Raken,
Wicked is driving.
Raken driving a station wagon. No, not good luck like that either.
No. So Wicked has reversed it in, and Sabata, you have walked in to this workshop next to Kale and realized there is a whole heap of things here that you have never seen before. Strange canisters with pipes and tubing and gauges on them. You're not really sure what they are without going up close to them, but you do recognize some of the symbols because the symbols have remained largely universal throughout history of essentially dangerous, flammable, things like this. All of the signs that oxygen and acetylene and all of these kind of things have on them. All the markings of that. You also see a whole heap of tools that you haven't seen before that are completely foreign to you. Some of them do seem familiar, more like new versions or upgraded versions of the rudimentary older tools that you have. But everything from modern screws and bolts and all the things you would need to repair these modern vehicles that you have started to interact with. So cars, vehicles, vans, and airships. Kale, to you, this is nothing new. This is all pretty stock standard workshop kind of things. The only thing that you're not really good or familiar with is while you are able to weld and fuse things together in smaller portions of as you do with making circuitry and things like this, you are aware that there is off to one side, there is a radiant heat coming from what appears to be a giant kiln forge, which has long pieces of iron and whatnot heating within it, realizing that this is also a working smithy as well, which is not necessarily your area of expertise.
I am just gonna look at Sabata. You okay? Your micro expressions are spiking.
I'm a little bit unfamiliar with this equipment, but I am using Moogle to help learn what they are.
Funnily enough,
What
you
am
get
I?
a flag
What am I?
on your Moogle glasses. You get a little flag that
Oh yes.
these canisters come up. That you do get this little flag from. You're not really sure what it is. It seems to be it is flagging you that it's taking you essentially off the beaten track into what appears to be the dark web,
This network is not secure.
making and the first thing that comes up is potential bombs, making bombs from some of these gases in
Mark,
confined spaces.
Mark. Bookmark.
You don't need to go to the dark web for that.
Oh, dude, the fact that it's coming up and on its own means that's probably like some fucking sting operation by a government entity. All right, who are the
No,
weirdos?
it's Sabata's neural networks essentially feeding the algorithm what Sabata is interested in.
It's
Right,
reading
no.
on the subtleties of what he wants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, if those websites are coming up that
Weirdly as
easily.
well though, another like little pop-up tab comes up about a range of little mechanized ducks as well, toy ducks that you put on water and their little legs start to kick. And it's just a toy duck, but apparently
Very fascinated by it.
it's a companion pet, apparently, like in a time when, and it's being, like you can tell from the page, it's being marketed as the pet for those who can't have pets. And you notice that weirdly, it is manufactured by by a company that you recognize the logo of. It's been modernized, but it is the Sabata logo.
My company makes these.
But I think your glasses have ADHD.
You have a company?
I
think Clint has ADHD.
I'm tangenting like crazy with this stuff.
Mm. He's like, bombs, ducks, we can turn into bombs. We've done this before.
Oh, we can turn into ducks.
Wait, I'm having some sort of relapse or something. I don't think it's happened yet. Maybe it could be a good idea.
It hasn't happened yet, no, but maybe that's where the fucking idea came from.
Oh god, the self-fulfilling time loop.
And Scott's like, not again, I don't want to die in this timeline too. Because they killed you in the last one with the duck.
I am well aware that I am dead.
And then they buried you head down, dead body head down with your legs up in the air.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you for the reminder.
What were
I
we
never knew
doing
I needed therapy for D&D.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like joining the combi to the bot. Yeah, sorry, I got.
All right, has Wicked joined us or?
Yeah, Wicked's here. She drove it in.
I imagine she's jumped out of the vehicle now and has
Yeah,
joined
well,
you.
could have been listening to the radio or something.
I thought you'd be sitting there listening to the radio.
Looking around here, Sabata, I think I saw you can work on the TV. You worked on the TV before, right? So you know things about this stuff. But what if we reinforce the van's frame with, we can install some docking hardpoints. I can weld it onto there, and then if we sling it under the airship, maybe on some mag locks and some stabilizer lines, we can feed some power through. I can connect up a quick release umbilical, so that way, if we ever need to release it, we can hit a button and it drops the clamps, and then we can either take the airship or the van.
Ed, can we set up a remote from the ship so we can steer from the ship the vehicle below?
Potentially, but we'd need something to. Yeah.
I don't think the airship is big enough to really do any real operations inside.
You can do the lifting. Oh, I mean, weren't we told that the airship can fit all of us?
It will sleep 6 and has a small mess where you guys can cook and eat, but it's not like what you
It's
had.
basically like a yacht.
So it's basically nearly at least twice the size of the combi, yes?
Yeah, roughly. But it is
Do we know
quite
this is called a
slimline.
combi or a van?
It's just a van, but
Okay.
I'm not coming up with a fantasy name for it's a combination van. Like,
Okay. Well, it's going to be a combination van airship now, so we're going to call it a combi. We're referring to both. Do you know much about magnets?
I have used magnets, yes.
And metalwork?
Yes, but not with these tools.
Yeah, I mean, I've only used small
smart.
welders. These are big welders. Yeah, we have to upsize.
You guys, as you're standing there, you're approached by a human woman in her mid-30s, she is wearing essentially a leather vest with a linen shirt underneath with the sleeve shorn off. You can tell from her muscles that she's used to working with um, like a lot of upper body strength. She does have a bit of a sooty charcoal smell to her, and you can see that she's got several earrings up both of her ears, hair's tied back in a very strict bun. She doesn't have any loose pieces, and you do realize that it's not because she's got it tied back and like neatly styled. It's any hair that has hung forward, she has actually singed off. A very similar look that Sabata seems to be rocking at the moment. Um, and she approaches you. She's got her leather vest on and a leather apron around, as well as what appears to be thick cotton, um, very thick cotton canvas pants, and heavy leather boots. And she comes over to you from the forge area. Uh, do you guys need any help? I mean, I've just been, creating some structures and like rudimentary stuff to seal off doors and whatnot. But if you guys need a help or the hand of a blacksmith, I'm happy to help.
The help would be muchly appreciated. Yes, thank you.
Hopper is like, I feel a disturbance in the force. Someone's taking my job.
Yeah, if you can provide any equipment, tools, and materials for this, I don't know
Oh,
how much it would cost
And
us,
if
but
you are a skilled welder, we could use you. I am not very
oh,
familiar with this, so
absolutely, absolutely. I've
excellent.
been given instruction to basically let you guys have, within reason, whatever materials we have here to upgrade your vehicle, because, I've heard you're going after whatever did this.
Ah,
Um, yeah, so, yeah, uh, I've been told to give you guys whatever you kinda need. I'm happy to help with whatever kind of bits and pieces that I can help with. So,
we could probably start with some steel, but I will later on need to create some electromagnets, so copper wire,
yeah,
iron
yeah,
as
I've
well.
got basically whatever you need. If you need, like I said, uh, electromagnets, yeah, we've got all the stuff that we can do it. I mean, we tend to use, arcane anchor points here, being a bit more home to, arcane power and stuff like this, but I can understand wanting to do a bit more of a practical thing because you come up against someone who does an anti-magic shield and then you're fucked. So,
I mean, my
I'm hap
research hasn't covered that, so I mean, if that's effective, we could try that, but
well,
I'm just
yeah,
I'm sort of used to the basics.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Emily, by the way, Emily Benchiavenga. She ought to hand out.
I am Sabater, and the riff plays.
Nice. I haven't seen vocal coding effects in, God, probably 15 years. Sabata as well. Were you named after the inventor?
I am the inventor.
He's good at inventing things too, yes, after his namesake.
I mean, I was about to say kudos to your parents naming you after, like, legendary toy inventor. Can't even imagine, like, revolutionized. His company revolutionized robotics altogether. Like, I just thought it was, you know, good choice from your parents to name you after,
Oh,
you know.
you could you could keep talking about this Sabater if you like.
Well, what if you work together, Sabata, with Emily here to, you've got some robotic skill
Well,
too, I'd imagine, right? Based on what
I
you
lived
told
in.
me.
I've got my blueprint book here. I will do up a
Yeah,
rough sketch of the boat and the van combination and what we
yeah.
need.
And we
And
need something for the remote piloting that you could work on, because that needs to
yeah,
be probably robotic, right? Kale, by the way, Ashita, nice to meet you.
Ah,
Hi, I'm
nice to meet
Wicked.
you. Oh, I've heard of you. Like, you're all over Hextagram. Like, love your work.
Oh, why, thank
Abso
you.
absolutely. Honestly, your whole talk about being your authentic self, I was having a really bad day that day, and just being true to yourself and not caring about what others think, just what I need to hear that day. So, yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah. You should
Wow,
always try you
a
you should
celebrity.
always you should always try to be unapologetically you.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Wow, I mean oh, oh, that makes so much more sense. You're here with, the prince, right?
Mhm. Yep. His Highness Habru, uh,
Yeah.
Escu Egiriet. She just, like, looks down at her palm with, like, smudgy
Yeah,
ink.
like yeah, like, I was so glad when they started bringing out your plushie range. You know what? I mean, I'm surprised that we haven't seen, like, companions yet. Put little robots in them that can talk to you and, talk back, and little companions that can, uplift you, especially because your message of self-love, the prince's message of, following your heart and sticking up for what's right.
Well, good thing we've
It'd
got a
be
toy
really
maker
great for
here.
kids.
Good thing we've got a toy
Yeah.
maker. Maybe you can put some vocal processors in there.
We
Yes,
received
I
some
could,
propositions about it, but, Habaru's pretty against it. He's the main one being pushy about it,
I
pushing
mean,
back
why
against it.
though? He's you know
I
what?
guess he just finds it uncanny.
He's very princely.
Yeah, no, I can understand that, and it must be hard that, he lives his life in the spotlight, and he's really well connected. He's essentially like it's hard to believe that he grew up just, like, a few hours away near us, like, one of us, and the fact that he is connected to the glass crowns, it I'm just impressed that he's managed to stay so humble for so long, and I figure that, that must be your influence. That and Sir Feynman's as well. He seems to keep you all grounded.
Yep. He's extraordinarily humble.
Very calm.
yes, extremely calm.
Very responsible as well.
Alright, well, I'll go and start getting the steel heated up for you guys, and, we'll see what we get. If you need, my drafting table's over there if you wanna just sketch something up first so that we've got something to work off of.
We really appreciate the help. Take
Thank you.
care of her. She says, like, she pats the side of the car.
She wanders off to go start working at the forge to get the pieces you need, that you might need, starting to work to create a kind of cradle, for this, yacht.
I think it's close to just like an actual boat. Like just a regular fishing boat, not even a yacht.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like a
So
tugboat.
it's just
Not even that
sleeping
good.
quarters. Just sleeping quarters, a place to sit and eat, and
You're
then
lucky
the
that it's
helm.
not just you're lucky it's not just a cube box kind of thing that just kinda sits in the water in
The only
the air.
reason it's like the only reason it's not a
It's
cube
actually
is because it has to be aerodynamic.
it's actually probably closer to, like, a blimp more than anything,
Blimp.
Hmm.
which is
Yeah.
the most aerodynamic shape, at least at that point.
Ooh.
Well, because I don't think you guys are gonna be sleeping in a fighter jet style. That might be a bit weird and uncomfortable.
We could all stay in the van.
This could be okay.
Oh,
No.
while this is going on, oh my god, why does it have legs?
Throat. Too much?
Yes, too much. Please keep
Alright,
the
alright.
actual modifications to the actual car itself at a minimum, please.
Sorry. I get a little bit carried away. Sorry, I'll work on it a bit more.
Carlotta is perfect as she is. Wicked says, like, like sort of hugging the car. She seems to have already gotten quite attached to it.
You mean Sheila?
Oh yeah, that was her name.
It's okay. She's
Sheila.
Carlotta now.
Hmm.
Sheila, Carlotta,
She's a whole lot
Genevieve.
of car.
Yeah.
Guinevere.
Maria Gonzalez.
All right.
16,000 names.
Oh, wait, I gotta check something. Guys, I'll be right back. Take care. And Wicked's gonna head out, and she wants to go. I imagine they haven't like cleared out the like wreckages quite yet.
Yeah. They're
And
getting
she
there,
wants
but it's still taking time, yeah.
she wants to go explore their original airship and try
Yeah.
to find her like laboratory and see what if she can salvage any of her work on her poison that she was making. Her special poison.
Okay. As you leave the workshop, leaving Kale and Sabata to start drafting and working on at least a semblance of a blueprint, you actually run into Habaru, Arashi, and Neve as they're returning.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Yo.
What the fuck?
Meow.
Kill
The
me
fuck?
now.
Who's
Well,
who's posting Russian war history
Bro,
in the chat?
I saw that as well, and I was like,
I just
okay.
left it. We don't have Kev here to hunt them down.
Poet William Farms.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I'm sure Craig, well, Craig probably already knows it, to be honest. If it's one thing he knows his Soviet-Russian warship kind of stories.
Holy shit, there's no information on this. Anyway.
So yes, you get together outside of the workshop.
Oh, hey guys. How'd the interrogation go?
Not that great. We're not that great, but it
Well, you
does kind of
didn't learn
press.
anything?
Yeah, kind of. They were here looking for one thing in particular.
What? Like the book? That's gone. That left when they showed up.
I don't think it's the book.
No? They're looking for Feynman?
I don't think it's that either.
Who'd be looking for Feynman?
I don't think it's that either.
Jesus Christ! You know that one
Arashi
archmage.
emerges out of the shadows.
Jesus Christ! You know that one archmage. Need to put a bell on you.
I've heard that many times. In fact, I trained with 20 bells on me once.
How'd that go?
I just still got wet.
Ew.
Yeah, take that
Regardless.
however you want. Now that I think about saying it out loud, it's not good.
Anyway, so were they not very helpful then?
No. They're intergalactic racists, sure, but beyond that, no. Besides that, they're pricks. They think our society's pathetic. Our gods are pathetic for probably not subjugating us, and generally seem like kind of dickheads all around.
They actively hate us?
Talk to them, though.
They actively hate us? Oh, man. I was hoping they'd just be... I was hoping they'd just be indifferent and
Yeah,
uncaring.
no, this very much seems like I don't know if it's like actively hate. You say it's hate's a strong word, but more of like, oh, there's a dog, shitting on your neighbor's yard, and you hate your neighbor, but you kind of hate the dog as well because the dog's over there on the neighbor's property, and it's like, that dog better not fucking come over here. He ain't my problem, but I don't want him to come over here. I don't know. The point being, I don't know if it's hate, but it's like kind of like a step below hate of like it thinks it's better than us. But
Entitled.
It's the old analogy. I do not concern myself with the ants' problem.
Okay. So wait, what did you find out what they were looking for?
a thing that they want to rip out of someone.
Very subtle. Very subtle.
Yes, that's what he said. He said a specific thing, and Andrew didn't write down the name of the thing.
Just
They didn't say a
essence.
thing. They said the essence.
The essence. Okay. They're looking for the essence.
Essence in a thing. Well, they call it a thing, but it's probably a person.
Well, it's just
vessel.
I could add to that if you like. Coming from the
Yeah?
one that kicked my ass. They're after the seed.
The seed. uh uh
Go on. Use your words.
No, this is above game. Looking at my I guess hold on, wait. What's it called again in my inventory? Fuck, where is it?
I think you've even got a little. Do you have a little picture?
I got it. I got the picture. I don't think I wrote down the name. Or did I? I don't think I even got a name. It was just inside of the acorn.
Yes.
What
It
acorn?
was a gift given to you by Arashi to hand over from the drug dealer whose bakery you destroyed. You've missed a lot, hey?
Funny enough, this was just before you came in as well.
Like 2 sessions before you showed up.
Yeah, insane. But
Seed.
Wicked, buddy, your
Yeah?
pal. And Halberd will come up and like throw an arm over Wicked
Oh,
and like just pull her for. Hey, so listen, buddy, we're cool, right?
you're probably the third coolest person I know.
I don't mean that. I mean like you and I are like we're on the level, right? We're cool. We can be open and honest
Yeah?
with each other. Cool. Hey, remember, back in the weird days before all of this shit of 2 weeks ago, of when we were animals.
Oh yeah.
And there was a tree we went to, and there was in that tree there were little pods for people.
There's a little screech. There's a little screech over your shoulder as as Babble the Zubat kind of like circles you.
Oh yes, I'm familiar with the Zubat cry. I've gone to many a stone cave.
Stoned cave.
Remember how one of them was like one of those pods was U-shaped?
Mm-hmm.
And how the book, for whatever reason, seemed interested in you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm kind of going with this?
Please say you do. I can't stand the dot to dots any longer.
Oh, no. I feel it's important to give Wicked a chance to, like, say it
Follow you
herself.
on this journey.
I didn't even know about the tree thing, and I know that Wicked's the seed.
I don't want to answer that.
No, just... Okay, hang on. You don't have to tell me what it is or why it is, but do you think I'm wrong? Because genuinely, if you think I'm wrong, I need you to tell me that I'm wrong. But if you think I'm right...
All signs seem to point to that, but I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure what they're referring to. As far as I'm aware, I was just the result of a bad deal.
Hang on. Let's... What are you doing right now?
I was gonna head back to the airship. I was working on something in my lab.
Do you need
I was
help
gonna see if I
digging through
could
some of the
smoke.
rubble? I got metal hands. The metal won't cut up my arms.
No, I think I got it.
What are you fondling?
I'm not. I'm just waving my fingers.
Just sitting here going,
Rip the metal off.
He's fondling the rubble, obviously.
He's fondling the rubble.
I hate you all.
That's him crumbling the rubble into dust, obviously.
Is it Jared or Jareth? The labyrinth. He's sitting there.
Yes,
he's got
the ball.
The glass
Oh,
ball.
the
Jared,
fishing
Goblin King.
The glass fondling, the ball fondling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Hubbard's just
technical
showing off his
term for
fushigi ball skills.
Harbour is busy fondling his balls, and Arashi's busy polishing his
I'm
swords.
so glad you said fushigi balls, because my brain went, oh yeah, the Benoit balls that he's just fondling. And that's not what they are.
Kayla's busy twisting Sabata's nuts.
Wrong direction.
Anti-clockwise.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Lucy.
Okay.
Anyway, what could? I think I've got it. If I made any progress, the rubble would be the least of your worries if you touched what I was working on.
What were you working on?
Potions.
Drugs.
Why? Oh, what potion were you working on?
Healing. I think.
Roll a deception.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was totally working on healing potions.
Okay. I mean, we can just get some in store.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not exactly hurting for money. We might need to be tight on the budget going forward now that I've mentioned that.
No, mine are better.
Okay. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know
If
potion making.
you think if you have any suspicions at all, at worst, she's probably just cooking up some herbal remedies, quote unquote.
Yeah. Hey, and group huddle, gang, and Hubbard will throw his arm around Arashi and pull him in as well. Neve, come here.
Oh,
And so that's your one headlock.
The cat Neve just sits in the middle of the huddle on the ground.
Who's the tallest person?
Oh, easily me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna slap and sit on your shoulder in cat form.
Oh
well,
God!
I got arms in the middle.
You managed to hook your little claws into the fabric of his shirt. You do feel a little bit of a bite, Habaru, as they do pierce like little daggers up your back. But eventually, you end up with essentially a pirate cat on your shoulder.
Good thing I got resistance from my armor. But yeah. So all right, cool. Got the attunement. Okay. So we're dealing with outsiders, right? Extra. Okay. They say they're not extra planar, but they're outsiders for all I fucking care. Other universes, realities, fuck off.
Yeah, so I call it Tens Day. Yeah.
Tens Day? What do you mean Tens Day?
It's a 10-day week. Don't worry.
Let's move on.
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, okay.
Just as a head
we
up,
probably
there's a 10-day week in this world.
need to start gearing our kit out towards fighting planar beings. Arashi, you can probably kill anything under the sun. Do you have any go-to recommendations for like enchantments or spells for dealing with outsiders?
No enchantments. No.
Does
This
your
is our first time
family
encountering them.
really?
Yes, actually.
Huh.
All the
Okay.
others went down from your normal methods anyway. You just have to do it a lot more. So instead of hitting them once, hit them twice.
Yeah. And I mean, we could do that, but I'd rather have some extra wallop when we kick these guys in the dick, you know?
Oh, Sabata is that department.
Okay, fine. Wicked. And he'll shake his arm with Wicked in it.
Yeah.
You got any like potion ideas or anything you think you can brew up to help like banish people back to their plane or their reality?
Banishment might be out of my wheelhouse. I could probably come up with something to mess with their brains. If they have brains.
Yeah.
I also got spells that might help.
Yes, I can tell you they do have oversized brains that they love to put to use.
Okay.
So, I will say, let's keep an eye
Yeah.
out for not just like let's keep an eye out for like scrolls, enchantments, or even materials. Because if we need materials, or if we get the materials, I can forge whatever we need, and Spada might be able to enchant it. But I want to make sure next time we fight these dickheads, we kick ass, because I don't want this to happen again.
I just wonder what the hell they want with me.
I have some idea, but I'll talk to you about that later. Dig?
Okay.
I'd like to add something. Sabata is good with good old-fashioned brute force, explosives, and things like that. But
Yeah.
the brief bit I saw of Kale, he seems to affect them in a very different way, which is quite effective.
I think Kale might actually, funny enough, I think us enlisting him into our troop may have been a boon. I mean, it is, because he's lovely to have around, but more in the sense of I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think he's hacking reality. I
Life
think.
hack?
Well, no, and like a hack the world type situation of, he had mentioned that when he hooked up to one of the mind reavers, he was able to perceive reality difference, and even when he's seen magic done in front of him, for it may just be his neural implants giving him feedback to his organic brain, but his perception of things is incredibly different, and so I think he may be able to offer something unique that these things aren't expecting.
He did mention he saw something about the silence is coming before it actually happened.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Of like, he has seen things that normal mage sight wouldn't give.
Fascinating.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to those two and see what kind of weapons of mass destruction we can create, and go from there.
All right.
Weapon of destruction. Don't say mass destruction. Don't get Sabata too excited. He might level account.
I can't
Right,
believe
weapon of
I'm
specific
doing
destruction.
Yes.
But I kind of do want a weapon of mass destruction. Mass outsider destruction.
Well, we do
So-
have. She like sort of gestures to the bag of holding, like makes an egg shape in her hand in the air.
You have An egg?
Yes, we have a egg.
Okay. What's so special about this egg?
I will reach into my bag, and I will pull out a Tarask tooth, and I will hand it over to Arashi.
What do you even know
This
what
is
that is?
fine material, actually. Yes, we do. We've made weapons out of these.
Yeah.
Arashi does know what this is.
Oh,
They are.
Wait. How'd you make a weapon out of it? I thought the things are supposed to be hard to kill.
Oh, I'm not saying we didn't lose many people, but we managed to kill it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good news. We found one dead, and we harvested some stuff from it. That's actually where I got the war horn.
Okay.
yeah, it was a very strange situation. For some reason, it was permanently dead.
Yeah, it was in a
Like it
mine.
was, all his flesh was gone. It was just the bones and some scales, and
Yeah.
this.
Egg.
You have a Tarask egg.
Yeah, which is even more
Yeah.
fascinating considering that's
I
not
am
really supposed to exist.
Do they imprint on who they first see when they hatch?
No one knows. As far as anyone else is concerned, this thing should not exist. It's not real.
Well,
Have you looked at it in a while? Like you actually held it in your hands after the book disappeared to make sure it's still there? Did the book's undoing undo the egg?
No, the egg. You've still got an egg.
Well,
No,
don't tell us. Let's.
No, Wicked's been checking up on it.
Okay.
You still have an egg, a physical egg. Whether it's changed or not, I don't know. You'd have to crack it open to see.
Nothing is visibly changed about it.
No.
I'm craving an omelette.
No, you can't make it out of fertilized eggs. I think it's fertilized. I have no idea.
there was ancient text at the library on these things. It was ancient when my time. So maybe we can find more information about the egg?
I'd hope so.
I mean, that's just another thing to look up over at the library.
You know,
Yeah.
having a god Tarask sounds like a brilliant idea.
I
I
mean-
heard that they're also capable of destroying the immortal and the impossible simply by eating it.
Watch them eat a whole continent. They're amazing.
I'd rather not watch that.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
I'm
Anyway,
good.
I got stuff. I gotta look through the lab, see if I can salvage any of my materials.
Okay. Give us a shout if you need anything. I'm gonna go check on our two inventors and create a wand.
All right. And as she leaves, she's also gonna, as she gets out of sight, so it's gonna cut across and go to.
I was gonna say I follow Wicked, and I'm not hiding. I'm doing it out in the open.
Yep.
She's not paying attention. She thinks she's stealthy. She's gonna go and see if she can acquire some of that poison honey that she heard them mention.
Okay, so roll me a stealth.
Alrighty, stealth. I
Stealth.
do believe.
Ooh.
Yes, it.
Cut the cards.
Yes,
Who would you
it
like to give
does.
inspiration to, by the way?
Thank you. Cool. Cut the cards. Nice one.
As Wicked creeps away and
got this
Arashi
too.
follows her. Ah, Dusty.
Three-time what streak. Anyway,
Woo.
what was it? Oh yeah, stealth.
Stealth.
My armor gives me disadvantage, so that's an 18.
Oh, Arashi,
My passive
Weirdly-
is 22, unless you want me to roll something.
it's a nat 20. She rolled a nat 20.
No,
Oh no,
make it
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah, my armor gives me disadvantage.
Damn. So close. Yes, Wicked, you do manage to stealth off.
Yeah,
Arashi,
you notice,
are
like, you might have lost her if you couldn't hear her armor.
Yeah, exactly. So, Arashi, you do manage to keep up with her. However, as you are making your way from shadow to shadow, Arashi, you become aware of the sound of footsteps that seem to be echoing you.
All right, with that, I will turn into a shadow that, because Wicked's going from shadow to shadow trying to be stealthy. I will walk into the shadow on purpose, and I will use all my tricks to disappear into the shadow.
As you do so and you disappear into the shadows, you watch as
Ooh.
Yes, as you disappear into the shadows, you watch as a short water ganassi woman wearing a red leather jacket and has a pair of brass goggles pushed up on top of her forehead. She stops. She's got one blue eye, one amber colored eye, and she stops and looks around. She's wearing some uh, riding breeches that kind of balloon to and come in close and cut just below the knee, and you can see that um, she's got some bright red hose between that and then some very sturdy looking leather ankle boots. As she stops and looks around, she has 3 gold rings in each ear, and you notice that she's also got a number of gold rings on her hands as well. And on her back, she's got uh, a bright yellow backpack, almost like day glow yellow backpack. And as you disappear into the shadow, she stops, looks around. That little fucker. You watch as she has to pull down her goggles. You watch as she presses a few buttons on the side of it, and she's like, starts looking around. And then eventually she looks on you in the shadows. There you are. God, you're hard to find. Uh, I've got a delivery here for an Arashi. Arushi? What is his name? God, you would think that authors can write.
The postal service wins again.
Ar- is that you?
Temporal
Yes.
postal.
I have a package here.
From who?
Um, unknown. But and she opens up her backpack and she pulls out what appears to be a small, slightly bigger than A5 sized package that is wrapped in a lovely deep blue, almost peacock blue, kind of like silk fiber fabric, silk fiber paper. Um, you can see, Arashi, you are very familiar with this quality of paper and this style of paper because it is a paper making technique that is very um, known to you, what you know to be
Yes,
as
from
your
home.
part of the world.
Yeah.
Not just specifically your clan, but specifically like the air realm.
Yeah.
And things like this, and it's got that lovely shade of peacock blue that you know is very, very hard to make and very expensive to make, and it's just wrapped with some just regular brown string, um, and she turns around her tablet for you and with a stylus, and she's like, "I just need you to sign for it. Do you have any, kind of ID or anything to say that you're this Arashi? I was told that, you need to show me a tattoo or something like that."
Really?
"Yes."
Well, generally, if it's from someone who knows me, they'd probably say for ID it was whether I stabbed you or not.
I was just told that you're not gonna have photo ID, that you've got a very specific tattoo that will identify you as this Arashi.
And do you have obviously, an image or description of this tattoo? Because I'm not going to show it to you unless I know that you have something to reference it to.
I can't remember. It's like 3 lines, isn't it? 3 lines
It's a
of,
couple of
like
couple of lines. Yeah, it's more than
yeah,
3, but
yeah.
I just he
She
just
looks she flicks through her paperwork again, like the tablet paperwork. Uh, from a oh God. Af Apparently it's from a Shimi Anukai.
He'll just pull up the sleeve and show the tattoo.
Oh, good. That is she pulls out like her EC and kind of looks through it and scrolls through it, and you notice that she's got a photo, like an image. You have at least seen photos now, and it does seem to be a photo of a very it seems to be a photo of a very old drawing of what it looks like. You can tell that the paper it's drawn on is very old, judging from the coloring of the paper. But yeah, you can see that it's not like a modern rendering, essentially. And she kind of looks at it. Okay, yes. All right, yes. So this is for you. I just need you to sign. She holds
Oh.
out the stylus and thing
He
again.
does gang signs.
Yeah. I will sign it in a very, I suppose, old script, which probably isn't used in writing nowadays.
She doesn't bat an eyelid. She
mean,
hands you over the
damn.
package and gives you a little nod and pushes up her goggles again. Fucking assassins, always needing to hide out and hide in the shadows. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. And just remember, if you need anything, nothing stops the post. And you watch as she clicks her fingers and the air shimmers behind her and she steps through it and vanishes.
I look at the package as I'm walking away after she's vanished. I've gone, I've seen arrows stop postmen.
You realize this package has a very familiar scent to it.
I will carefully unwrap it, knowing how fragile this style of paper is as well.
Yes. The scent is a mixture of green tea, peaches, and very weirdly, cinnamon spice. It is
Peaches.
to
Yeah.
you, it has not been very long since you have smelt this. It has been
Actually,
a
it
couple of
has
weeks.
been. Because I've been banished from my clan for
No. This is a very specific scent that you would have only likely smelled it within your own knowledge within the last month.
Peaches.
It is very reminiscent. Actually, roll me a
What I
history.
think it is, he's going to be very confused, especially considering the time zone.
Potentially. I wouldn't
No,
make it
miserably.
miserably.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
set to the GM. Why is it doing that? Okay.
You just know that you have smelled it within 3 weeks, which means it is within the timeline before
Yeah.
you came to this time. And you smelled it recently and you're not 100% sure why. And as you peel back this paper, you are filled with an incandescent rage as it appears to be a relatively new book. It is a romantic fiction with what appears to be a white-haired, silvery-eyed ninja whose gi is opened wider than it should be, showing off an expansive chest, his white hair flowing in the wind as he stands stoically on a mountain, gazing down at a dark-haired beauty who is she's certainly not looking at all weak. She's standing prepared with what appears to be a large whip curled at her feet, but she's looking up with this look of adoration at this white-haired individual. And you do notice that this book is by a particular author. This Shimi Anunnaki.
He's so exposed.
And
He's
the
out in the
title
open.
of this book is The Blade of Fate.
Nigel sucks.
Do you open the book? Do you look through the book?
He is so tempted just to throw it at this point.
This is 100% how Arashi's clan sends coded messages.
Better not be. I will
only to him.
hold it by the spine and shake it to see if anything falls out.
Weirdly, something does. It is a very, very old cheese wrapper. So old that this cheese wrapper, the design of it, the wax coating of it is crumbling, that it is so old. Funnily enough, as it falls, you watch as time seems to affect it as it falls, and it gets even more brittle as it falls, as time affects it. And you notice that it ages exponentially, becoming incredibly fragile as time is catching up with it. But this cheese brand, you can tell from the artwork on it, the type of writing on it, the fact that it's handwritten, not a printed, as you've seen in this world where they mass manufacture a lot of their labeling. This is a cheese wrapper from your time.
I'll look inside the front and the back of the book, see if there's something written there.
As you turn over the first few pages, just looking through this book, you can see that it has been printed, so it is of this time. But eventually you get to the innermost title page right before the contents page, and written in a very loopy peacock ink coloured script that looks vaguely familiar. Tell Habaru we have them. And just signed off with a giant S.
With that, I'll put all that back in my satchel and have a little bit of a smirk, and also make a mental note that I'm going to stab someone for sending me this book. And I'm going to try and pick up.
What languages do you speak, Arashi, by the way?
Oh, which one do you want? So, Elven, Common, Sylvan. I can also use Thieves' Cant, Celestial, and Halfling.
Elven, Common, Sylvan.
Thieves' Cant, Celestial, Halfling.
Okay. Thankfully, you are thinking over it. Roll me one more history to see. You know the languages. You can roll it with advantage.
I'm not very good at my history. She can't stab history.
Can't stab history. 14, though. You're sitting there thinking over it, realizing, and then it clicks. Shima is the Sylvan name, Sylvan derivative of Simon.
Oh, now I know who I'm stabbing.
And Anankai is another name for the deities of fate.
Who else would it have been?
And then then he's actually going to pause because he's like, he's still alive. And actually puts a smile on Arashi's face. I'm still going to stab him when I see him.
And then it clicks where the smell is from. It smells exactly like Dewey.
Yep.
Who was sent off to live in a water realm town.
I remember the ship
with Arashi's people, green tea, peaches, and cinnamon because, well, of where she grew up.
All right.
So many layers.
But I am still. I need to get my
And then
bearings.
you realize that Wicked has gotten away from you.
Yes, I need to get my bearings and hunt Wicked.
So quickly, as you hunt Wicked, we're just going to take a quick 5-minute break so people can take a biology break, or like bioorganic break kind of thing. Bio break.
Biomechanical.
Biomechanic break.
I got a
Okay.
Yeah,
pen.
We
I
will
gotta
be back
refill my
in.
bioreactor.
Thanks,
We will be back
guys.
in 5 minutes, guys. See you in 5. Welcome back, everybody. We hope you had a wonderful break. So, picking up where we left off, Wicked, you have snuck off,
Yes.
unbeknownst to you, being followed. Not aware that you're being followed, but you always have this
Yes.
idea in the back of your head that Arashi is doing his Arashi creeper stuff anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
you just automatically believe that Arashi's following you and he follows everybody. Even if he's not at this
It's
point.
Schrodinger's Arashi.
But you do sneak off to go and get some of this poisoned honey.
Yeah.
Was there a particular place you were going for it?
Was there a specific place that it was being sold? Was it like Busy Bees, or was there like a gift shop?
Yeah, you can get it from the you can very specifically get it from Belladonna Shadow, the Poisonous Guild, because it is a poison.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that sounds nice.
So you make your way across town, back across town to um, the Last Chance and that similar area that you had originally come into town to do business and whatnot. You remember that there was a poisoners guild up there. You do know that this area, because of where you guys fought, was one of the worst hit areas.
Mm-hmm.
And because of this, when you do get there, you do notice that the Belladonna Shadow is quite badly burnt. There is a giant hole in the front of the building. It does appear deserted, but there are bottles and jars and carafes and vials and broken glass and bits and pieces all littered all over the floor and the countertop and whatnot. There is some yellow and black police tape taping across the front, as well as just some bright orange, like warning danger tape as well. It's not like a wall of it or anything like this. It's just a crossover, so you are able to wander under if you would like to.
Yeah, Wicked will indeed wander over.
Okay, so you walk up the stairs, under the police tape, and into the dim, dingy, destroyed Poisoners Guild.
Wicked rubs her hands together, like ooh, hoo, hoo. Ready to ready to explore.
Okay,
Hmm.
so you start looking around the place, and you find a number of herbs and dusts and powders in little vials. Some of them are broken. You can get a bit of this musty, chemically smell from some areas, and you're aware that some of these broken glass, you're going to have to be very careful because some of these broken vials and whatnot do have these herbs and other poisons. Some of them are inhalable poisons, and so you are aware that there is kind of like this smell and this fog um, to this air. Um, and so you just have to be very, very careful as you're walking around. You do find the jars of honey. They're easily on display behind the actual front counter. Um, there are a number of them shattered, and you can see it's not dripping any longer. It has crystallized in the air, but some of them, the honey has dripped down over the shelf and whatnot. But you do manage to find 3 small jars of um, the poisoned, what are they called? Uh, Vespion honeys.
Okay.
Are you looking for other things?
Uh, let's see. Yeah, she's just gonna start rooting around looking for other potent poison herbs and chemicals,
Yeah.
stuff like that. She's like, ah, man, That police tape should be really highly enforced. If someone who wasn't resistant to poison walked in here, they'd probably get knocked out just by these fumes. Just hear a thump of Arashi in the floor.
Oof. Yeah. Arashi. No, Arashi.
Oh man,
Oh,
there's like a pile of canaries over there.
nope. The Canaries. Nope. It was too late for the Canaries. No. So you do manage to look your way through this, and you do find a number. Roll me an investigation. Actually, we'll see what you do find.
Investigation. All right.
Investigation.
19. She knows what she's looking for.
Where is the form? Where is my?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alchemy,
Can't-
potion making.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Let's
find it
see.
now. Trying to remember where I saved it. That's what happens when you've got too many.
Poisons. Poison recipes.
Is it a
Let's
Google
see.
Doc or is it?
Yeah, it's a doc. Alchemy, potion making, and recipes.
That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there we go. Haha. It's been a while since I opened it, so it was lost in my. The herbalisms. Great words. Doing words, all the words. Okay. So, you do find a number of ingredients and whatnot. As you are starting to walk around and investigate, Arashi, just roll me an investigation to see if you figure out where Wicked went.
That's a no.
You've lost her, Arashi.
Yeah.
You didn't think it would be that hard to lose someone in brightly colored clothes with,
As I said, I'd like to track, so I thought I'd be using this as survival, which isn't much better, but
in not immediately being able to pick up where she's gone. I'll allow you to roll me survival.
because far worse.
Yeah, Wicked's vanished, which fills you with concern. Because at this point, with that kind of thing, normally you would think that you'd be able to follow her footsteps because she has the cloven hooves. Normally you're able to, like, she's not usually so quiet and things like this. And so it starts to fetter through your mind, perhaps someone's clearly grabbed her off the street. Someone's clearly taken her. And you have a special set of skills.
Not according to the dice tonight.
Meanwhile, Wicked, unbeknownst to you and Arashi's racing mind that you've been Wicked napped, you're actually kind of like meandering around this place, and you've actually been pretty lucky. You have indeed come across some Mordaean vapor, some vials of Mordaean vapor. Because you know that is also used as a poison, not just as a drug. But you also manage to work your way through this, and you do happen to find some different ingredients and whatnot that you can use in poisons, as well as some pretty standard like acids and things like this that that people can tend to use. That people can tend to use to, in large quantities, or even just, in large quantities and whatnot, to poison people. Obviously, off the top of my head, even looking at this thing, I'd need to give you a list going through, like, what would you do? Because Aha, that's what I'm looking for. You do find some vials of crushed peony dust. You also find some small bushels, like little bags of barberries as well. Yes, of barberries, peonies, and even like 1 or 2 small bottles of gallow brush poison toxin, which is a liquid, very thin, almost watery like liquid. You're actually pretty happy, though. You're like, "Yeah, this is a cool place." Apart from the fact that, you're aware that you just see through the open, window, a moth kind of flutter in through. You watch as it seems to hit, an invisible wall and just immediately drop to the ground dead.
This should probably be taken care of sooner rather than later.
Wicked just sets
Well,
fire
I'm
to
out
the
of here.
top. And so, Wicked, as you're tucking the bottles and vials into your bag, heading back, Arashi, upon realizing Wicked has vanished, what do you do?
Standard Arashi thing, high ground.
You clamber to the top of a building
Yep.
and start looking around.
Yes.
You do not see tail nor glimmering horn of Wicked.
We get at this point is like skipping.
Just skipping back.
Happy, like, doo-da. I got a bag of sketchy shit. Doo-da, doo-da. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. The doo-da day.
Yes, Arashi, with those investigations, you cannot see sign of her. She has just vanished.
So rooftop to rooftop, just try and do a search pattern of the area. What do you want to
As
do?
she, yep.
It's something that's out of characteristic for Arashi. The longer this takes, the more panicked he starts to become.
Well, because she's taking a bit of time to have a look around and have a proper investigation of what she can like get from this poisonous place, it's at least a good 15, 20 minutes before that Arashi's searching without, like, even with the time delay from the courier, yada yada yada. It's about 15, 20 minutes and he still cannot see her.
Yeah. So 20 minutes. He'll and he's having like a full blown panic attack, which is something he's never had to deal with before. He has no idea what's going on.
Oh god, they got her. It's the end of the world.
He'll literally like pull down his mask and vomit off the side of a building.
Oh my god.
Pull up his mask and then just keep frantically, probably less accurately, going from rooftop to rooftop. No longer
Do you
hiding.
think about the neural link that
No,
Kale has created? Nothing?
no, he's panicking. He's getting even worse. He's forgetting even his own training. He's not hiding anymore. He's jumping from roof to roof. He's out in the open. He's not even doing gentle landings. He's breaking roof tiles and making noise.
Wicked, roll me a perception as you're skipping and singing about, I got a bag of sketchy shit, doo-da, doo-da. You're oblivious! This is the best. You are absolutely oblivious. You don't hear broken roof tiles. You don't hear anything. You don't hear any scrambling. Because you are panicking, Arashi, I will get you to roll me another perception check, but with disadvantage.
Yep.
This is such chef's kiss. That is a double nat one, by the way. You, in your frantic terror, you don't see her, you don't hear her, you are almost deaf and blind to your surroundings as you're just trying to jump rooftop to rooftop to rooftop, looking for her, any sign of her. You don't, to the point that both of you are so unaware of each other that you completely pass each other. You across, Arashi across the rooftop, Wicked just skipping down the street, that you miss each other completely. Meanwhile, in the workshop, Neve, Habaru, you make your way into the workshop where you see Kale and Sabata bending over a drafting table, arguing about electronics and wiring and cabling. Some ways away, you hear the ringing sound of a hammer on metal. Habaru, a very familiar sound to you that you have grown up with. The ringing of a hammer on the anvil, almost like a comforting sound that you were raised on, that actually causes just a bit of anxiety in you to actually disperse a little bit, Habaru, because it's such a familiar sound to you. Almost a little bittersweet off of the news that you are carrying upon yourself. But you can also see that pulled up close to this drafting desk is a couple large bottles of oxygen and acetylene, and you notice that Sabata's standing reasonably close to it as he's drafting and stuff, like hovering in its vicinity.
Haber will kind of mentally, okay. You got this. Hey, guys! And he will approach the two inventors.
Am
Hey.
I still on your shoulder?
Yes.
If you want to, yeah.
If you
Pirate
want to
Cat
go
still go.
Okay.
What you working on, gang?
The modifications for the ship and van. We're
Yeah.
thinking of using an old, using a dry dock for the ship and using it as the mount on top of the combi.
That sounds interesting.
Anything?
Very interesting talking cat person.
Haber will fully turn to Kale when he says this. Anything like outrageous you guys have added on or done or drafting up?
Well, not onto that yet, but I hold up my arm and my forearm opens up and now a welder comes out of my forearm. I can do this.
It's very specky.
You hear it, and just and a white hot flame, like precision flame, like appears at the tip of the welding blade.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really. I can't really use it as a weapon, I don't think, but it'll help for this. We haven't strapped the rockets to it, if that's what you're concerned about.
The rockets.
Oh, you weren't there when I picked them up, were you?
No.
Well, they're not rockets. What are they again, Tegan? Hang on, they're in my inventory. They're in my inventory.
I mean, the not
sealed
rockets.
etheric crystal.
Yep.
It's
Anestus.
arcane energy
Yeah,
canisters.
they're
So
The boosters.
they're
it's
boosters of some form.
it's Ethereum. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't strap any rockets to it yet. If that's what you're worried
So,
about, Harper.
hang on, hang on.
Would you like some rockets strapped to it? We can
Wait, no,
quite
hang on,
easily.
hang on. Have we figured out how fast this thing can handle going? Not how fast it can theoretically go, how much it can handle going without shaking itself apart or tearing itself in half.
Well, I've been working on the data for that. Sabata's been doing the blueprints, but I'm sort of looking at the materials right now because the more turns we might make and the stronger the winds, we actually need stronger magnets as well because we're using magnets for this. You probably don't know much about engineering. I don't know, but
yeah, man, I won't lie. I don't know much about engineering. I am aware of what a magnet is.
all right, cool. So we've reinforced the van's frame, and gonna put some 4 anchor points, right? And then if we link that, we couple that to the airship, we're gonna have a decoupling system as well.
Okay.
But we just have to make sure that there's enough anchor points. The frame is stable enough. It also has to be flexible enough. So that's why steel is a okay option. But if they have anything that's firm but also a little bit flexible, that would be good.
The
What, like
bit that
aluminum?
I find absolutely hilarious about this, Habaru, is your field of study that you would have gotten in this world is legitimately weapons and armament engineering.
Is it? I would like
Yes.
to know that.
Well,
That's what this is what a modern day blacksmith is.
Oh,
Is
modern
Is
day.
a weapons a weapons engineer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't so much go into structural engineering because
yeah, no, I recognize this is my area of expertise. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. You want to do that?
But it does require modern, particularly because you're a modern blacksmith as well, while you do work with arcane magic and thus making things you can put Ethereum into and whatnot. So you do work with a level of arcane engineering and whatnot. You do because your engineering and your area of engineering, you are required to have a moderate expertise in mechanical and electrical engineering to be able to engineer or fix light weapons, vibration weapons and things like this. It's just your specific area of specialization is in weapons that for essentially enchanting that can be augmented.
Okay.
I did some work on what you can do, by the way, Habaru, rather than just being the sword guy.
Well, I mean, Habaru would probably just, in answer to my question, because I'm literally just sort of pondering, got to think about what metals to use. You'd probably have some idea as to that, right?
I mean,
but also
I asked you about
Habaru
aluminum, right? Because aluminum's like a lighter
Habaru
metal.
would have gone to community college as opposed to university for it.
But
I mean, he didn't
surely,
go to
maybe
college, period.
something about, center of mass as well. We've got to make sure that the weight distribution is on point.
Well,
So
yeah, I understand center of mass from like a sword standpoint, but I mean,
same difference. What are you
It's
talking
just a
about?
big sword.
Yeah, this is the way I
no,
was
this is
looking at it,
not
it's
a
like a
big
big
sword.
toy. It's like
No.
Sabata's made toys before. This is a big toy.
No,
So
okay, fine, whatever.
it's just a big mechanical toy.
Can I make at least one request with your design?
Yes.
Please.
I would like for us to make sure that we have a quick, easy release from the van for the Sky Cutter, just in case we need to quickly release.
Sabata, show him the mechanism. We've drawn that one out already.
Magnets and the clamps.
Yeah.
At that moment, Emily comes over, and she
Her name
kind
is
of looks at
Emily.
her name is Emily. Yes.
Okay, I didn't realize
She
that.
comes over, and she's like, Oh, by the way, did you guys want the hosing and gauging to install any kind of velocity augmentations to the vehicle?
Yes.
I look at Sabata. Yeah.
Because we do. Because obviously, for some of the faster models and whatnot that we have to fix and resupply, we do have a couple of canisters in the back of NO2 if you want.
Look,
Oh, yes.
we don't know what threats or conditions we're going to face, especially with these creatures out there. Any ideas of improved performance or even weapons would be good, or defenses.
She's talking about installing a NOS system into your vehicle.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
saying, yeah, any and all. Even if you have some apprentices with a good idea, bring them to us. All right. We can consolidate.
There are no bad ideas.
Habaru, we need to borrow
Well-
your brain too.
Well, there are
Oh,
indeed
bad
bad ideas.
Yes, Habaru is our devil's advocate. It keeps us well balanced.
Devil's advocate. I'm the safety advocate.
That's you're arguing against all of our ideas. That's the devil's
He's
advocate.
OSHA.
I was gonna say I'm OSHA, so yeah, I am the devil.
Easy.
You literally
Yeah.
question every one of our
Unbelievable.
ideas, and we need that kind of critical thinking. So, yeah,
Sure.
it's good.
If you need something forged in a specific way. I can do it.
Yeah. Well, okay. Sabata, can you show him some of those designs? And
I'll start showing him the blueprints.
So you guys work through your blueprints and start delegating out paths. It is up to you, Neve, as to whether you want to continue to sit on Habaru's shoulder as he gets closer to the forges and the kilns that are just blazing with radiant heat. Like, it is incredibly hot over here. Habaru is actually withstanding the heat pretty well. This is the first time you do notice from the elbow all the way to his fingertips, it is metal gauntlet, but it is a seamless piece. It appears that his lower forearms and hands are completely made of metal that isn't affected by the heat. So it's up to you whether you want to stay sitting there or if you want to wander over and look at the blueprints yourself or curl up on the drafting desk or...
Yeah, I'll definitely hop down and retreat from the heat.
Yep.
And I'll go have a little squiz at the blueprints. Not that I intend to understand them, but I'm just gonna
Yeah,
make it look
no,
like I know what
there
I'm
is a
doing.
level. There is a level of. This is a level of wiring and sophisticated electrical and whatnot that you haven't seen before. This is not something that your culture deals with because they are very firmly magical people. They don't do stuff like this. They just enchant it. So this massive wiring and stuff, you get a bit distracted by a couple of brightly colored wires and whatnot that have been cascaded over the desk.
You
You
bat
give them
something, like a piece of
yeah,
string.
you bat them around and stuff. And eventually, as you guys are working, after about half an hour or so, Wicked skips in. She's looking very pleased with herself.
Butter hasn't noticed. He's too wrapped up in his work.
Arashi hasn't noticed either.
No, Arashi's off having a panic attack. We'll get back to Arashi in a bit.
Habaru will notice of hey, Wicked, and kind of just go back to, I guess, bending metal in a way that Spot is going, yes, no.
Too sharp an angle. We need the aerodynamics.
Right shape, but not pretty enough. Do it again.
This bit needs to be pointy. That bit doesn't.
I'll
This
trot
is
up
where
to
the-
Wicked though and say hello.
This is where you guys realize that the three of you are masters in your own right and your own field in a level of artistry that is spanning the millennia, basically.
No, it's got to be like that. That's better. Yes, like that.
Wicked, you notice that Neva's curled up on the drafting desk, batting at some pieces of wire, chewing on plastic.
Good is good enough, man.
No.
Man.
I just
Be-
look up at Wicked and go,
tradesman.
meow.
Meow.
No.
Apparently,
Meow.
meow.
Holy crap.
So
What's
Wicked,
That's
they
a really
have
buff
managed to
cat.
they have managed to make progress though, and they do have the starting pieces of this
Nice.
structure set up. Yeah.
Right. Is
Um,
Wicked able to? Sorry, because she was serious about going to the lab on the airship to see if she can salvage any of her useful
Yes.
equipment
Yes.
or her
Brushing over
progress.
that. Yeah, you I'm not gonna punish you by taking away that poison. You do
Nice.
manage to at least salvage your poison, but the lab is destroyed.
All
So,
right.
but you do salvage the poison you were working on.
Okie doke.
Just 'cause I'm not that mean.
All right. Version 0.8 is secure. All right.
So you've returned, and yes, they seem in full swing. You do notice though Arashi is missing.
Has anyone seen Arashi?
He's probably hiding up in the rafters or something.
As I see him,
Could be
he
anywhere.
went after you.
After me.
Oh, I mean, why don't we just call him? He has a communicator now, so
Oh,
I'll be, just a brief message. Arashi, when are you rendezvousing back with us?
Meanwhile-
you don't get an answer.
Yeah, meanwhile, out in the village.
You hear dry heaving.
Yes, meanwhile, out in the village, Arashi, you are scouring rooftops. You feel physically ill, panicked, your heart racing, your hands sweaty to the point that you're jumping across and you're not even able to grip buildings anymore, that they're slipping in ways that you haven't slipped in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, Arashi suffered injuries before, but he's never been so. He's never had his ass kicked like he has in that last fight. Like he
Yes.
knew he didn't stand a chance. And knowing what they want, and he's panicking, his heart rate's high, he's breathing erratically, slipping. His head's just pounding. He can just hear his own heartbeat, and everything's sort of getting darker.
As you're starting to hyperventilate and you can't get a full breath. Yeah, your vision is closing in on itself as it's getting darker, as you're getting to the point of potentially passing out.
And then he literally, having the overinflated confidence that Arashi normally has, that crushing defeat has done more damage than he's willing to admit. And or I suppose not just willing to admit, more to actually admit at all. And it gets to him and he blacks out on a roof somewhere in the town.
Kale, you get no response.
I have to kill the guys. They can never know I lost her.
You're muted, Scotty.
I'll try him a couple more times
No
as
response.
well, but he's not responding.
Uh-oh.
Is that normal?
It might be in one of his moods.
That can't be
Yeah,
good.
I haven't known him as long as you guys have, so.
Oh no! Sabata's the biggest detriment to this problem.
Yep.
Yeah, he's always
Arashi
running
dies
off
in a
into-
ditch. Arashi dies in a ditch somewhere, choking on his own vomit. Oh no, he does this sometimes.
He disappears all the time, and then just comes back a couple of days later. He's all good.
Oh God.
I'm kind of worried. Shouldn't we check up on it?
mean,
We all have our own like alone time. I mean,
Well, if anyone's not working on this, I feel like they should probably meet up with Arashi and get some, if we need any other supplies from town.
I could probably do that. At least I'd be making myself useful.
I appreciate it.
This shiny plastic string is quite fun.
I mean, like, Wicked, are you wanting to work on the sound system, or do you want to help Neve?
I don't know nothing about any of that. I'll help Neve.
I like to think that Sabata's watching Neve, like chew on a
He's very tempted to knock stuff off as well.
But I like to think he watches as Neve eats like a thin plastic strip and just biting on it, and he's like, "No, we need that," and she grabs it and starts eating it faster, running off. Goddamn cat!
Come
You
back
give a
with
cat a cat. Okay, so, um,
Oh, we're just
Wicked and Neve, you head out into leaving the intrepid inventors to it. You head out into the village and start looking. How do you decide that you want to have a search for Arashi? The town's not very big, but it is big enough.
well, here we go.
Has anybody do we know where he was recently last? Did you see him?
No?
No, I assumed he was following me.
Well, maybe we start by retracing your steps.
Okay. And try to
Leah,
find
there's
hiding.
vomit everywhere.
Ugh.
You start making your way towards the Belladonna Shadow again. As you are passing, both of you roll me perceptions, please.
Perception.
Does one of you go high, one of you go low, or do you just walk side by side down the road, by the way?
I'm still a kitty cat, so I'll go high.
Okay, so you go up over the roofs, keeping an
9.
eye on things. 9. Yay, 12. As you guys make your way through the town, Wicked, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. It's really hard because you know that Arashi sticks to the shadows and becomes like the shadows when he is, because he was born in the shadows. He thrives in the shadows. They molded him.
You really adopted it.
Exactly.
Born into it.
So yes, Wicked, you don't really find anything. I mean, there's a lot of damage and ruin around the place, burn things. So it's really hard to tell, like wet patches, what's blood, what's just general street mess and things like this. However, Neve, as you're going up over the rooftops, you do, with your Fey cat senses, you do catch a slight smell of something sour, like this acrid, like that really acrid, sour, coppery scent of fear and vomit. And eventually, you come across a prone form of a man in white, a white armored outfit, half draped over the side of one building, in the gutter, basically of a rooftop, just kind of draped, looking precariously on the edge. You can see part of his face has started to get quite red where it's touching the hot metal of the roof and also the sun beating down on it. So he is starting to get a bit of a sunburn.
Is he
And he's
conscious?
breathing very shallowly.
Okay. Just gonna like nudge him with my front paw because I'm still capped, so just gonna nudge you.
He did.
Hello? Are you okay? Just cool down. Wicked, I found
Roll me
something.
Roll me in athletics.
Oh god.
You what? Did you find him?
Give me. I found something.
Something.
It's a gentle tap tap, not enough to like push him off of the
No,
roof.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Just roll him off the roof. Just poof.
I was expecting it. He starts to
Tap,
slide,
tap,
and you
tap,
did the
tap.
claws in to hold him. There's a little
Tap
kitten.
tap 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 tap. Wicked locks eyes with it. Don't you do it. Poof off the roof. But Wicked, as Neve does get your attention, you do actually notice the white-clad arm of Arashi hanging over the edge of the building.
Oh my god! Is he okay?
It smells almost dead.
Oh my god. Okay. Wicked like reaches up, like start trying to clamber and climb up. It's like, oh wait, no.
You
Could you like bring him down?
You pull over a bin to try and get up on, but it's going to be precarious and just
She's like, wait, no, that's stupid. Could you bring him down?
In human form, do I have the strength to carry him?
What's your strength score?
Not a clue. Where do I find that?
It's the bigger number in the small box underneath.
Just opening the thing again.
Yeah, the strength there. The number in the smaller box for strength.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where is this?
It'll be on the
Left-hand
left-hand
Oh,
side.
top one. Okay, big
Yep.
0 and then 11.
And it's 11. It's
Average.
average. So, I mean, you can turn back into a human and attempt to like get your arms under his arms and like lower him down, but I'll get you to do an athletics check.
That went so well last time. Let's do it.
Just
Or do
lower
the
him
cat
down. I
if you
got him down here.
You turn into your human form, Neve, and you hoist your arms under his arms to his elbows and kind of drag his legs around, and he's very floppy and heavy, and you do kind of get him half over the edge, his legs, and then gravity kind of grabs him and he starts to slide, and you're like, oh, and you've got your feet in the gutter to try and like counterbalance this, but he just
Catch!
slips out of your hands. Just Wicked, do you
Okay.
catch him? Roll me an acrobatics or a deck save to see if you catch him.
Dex save? Alright.
Yeah, deck save.
10.
Oh, Wicked, you partially managed to
I
catch
got
him,
I got him.
but at the same time, he's taller than you are, so you do kind of like bash his knees. You do manage to grab him, so he doesn't bang his head or his spine or anything like that, but you do. He's going to have sore knees in the morning.
Oh. Okay.
He is completely dead to the world, but you can see that he's actually got quite bad, probably second-degree sunburn on his face.
Oh my gosh. Wicked is like checking him over. Gonna give him like a quick checkup. Like, okay, is he alive? Okay, he's alive.
His heartbeat
Rashi.
is fluttering very erratically, and he's breathing quite shallowly.
Rashi, stop. Rashi, wake up. Stop. Rashi, are you okay?
Is there someone nearby who could help him? I mean, we're in a town after all. Like,
Yeah, me.
catwalk jumping off the building.
Yeah, me.
Well, then fix it. It smells gross.
The last time you smelled stuff like this, there was a small group of boggarts in a swamp that had gotten really drunk on some like fermented fruit. And, you know, it got wild. It was not a pleasant time for you.
I don't like that. It's not
Like
dead
that
yet.
story.
We can fix it.
It's not dead yet. You can fix it.
Shoot, what was this one again? Hold on, let me double check something.
I poison Arashi. Oh, I found him
No.
like this. He's dead. I found him like this, though.
If you can do poisoning, can you like reverse poison things and make
Yes,
them better?
it's she can do healing. Wicked, as part of Wicked stuff, she does create. She can actually create healing potions too. She just likes creating poisons.
They do some more fun.
Oh, here we go. She'll pull out one of her a dose of Degek.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll like basically hit you with organic
Smelling salts.
Yeah, organic smelling salts.
Yep.
Arashi,
Yeah.
through your haze of panic and blackness, you get this scent that feels like it reaches up through your nostrils, grips onto the hairs in your nose, grips onto your vocal cords, and all the way down to your lungs like little daggers gripping into them. It is such an acrid, intense smell that you start awake.
Uh,
Oh god. Arashi, are you okay? What happened? Did someone get you?
Arashi, your knees really fucking hurt, and your face feels hot and like really hot and really tightly stretched.
No, I don't think I've recovered from my injuries.
Yeah, we saw you knocked out on the floor.
Roll me a deception.
15.
Arashi, roll me an insight to see if you believe.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Arashi is such a great reader of people.
Oh, yeah,
Yes!
he is.
You can see, Arashi, even as awful as you feel, you see that flicker of light across her face in all the little micro expressions.
Which is
Yeah.
fine because Arashi's not telling what happened anyway.
Yeah.
He's just like, I think it's the injuries from the fight. There must be something extra to them. I haven't healed properly.
Okay, let's get you back. Let's get you back to the garage. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Can
Okay.
you walk?
Oh yeah. I got
You're very
this.
stiff. Your knees are very bruised.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'll follow
come
you.
on. Here, come on. Lean on me.
No. I've got this. I've got this. I really do.
Lean
sure?
on them. Don't touch me. You're gross. No, thank you.
Neve jumps down
Love
off
that.
of the roof and returns to cat form so she cannot help.
Correct. I'll make sure the path is clear from things that could attack you.
Good. Just stop talking. It's disturbing.
Meow.
Thank you.
Regular person meow, not a cat meow.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever get used to a talking cat.
I mean, I might be able to one day. Talk in animal form, I mean. Okay, come on.
Yeah. And I
sure
will wobble
sure you're okay
along
to
with
walk?
4 knees.
Wicked, are you kind of like ducking under Arashi's arm and like helping him, or?
Yeah. Yeah, she's...
Yeah.
Come on. She like ducks under your arm. She's shorter than you, but she's trying. Come on,
You're
lean on me.
hunched you're hunched enough that you're able to like at least be supported by her. And as she does so, you get this lovely waft of cinnamon sugar that washes over you as she does so. That is the inherent smell of Wicked. For Hay, because yes, Wicked actually does canonically smell like cinnamon sugar.
It should be noted she does not taste like cinnamon sugar.
No, she does not.
You remember when you licked her tail? Her tail tasted like very bitter baker's chocolate.
Yeah.
But anyway,
PSA,
Yeah.
don't lick people. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Why not? Hey,
We
you're
could-
supposed to say what flavor they are.
But there's people that consent to that, though.
Look, it's fine if you consent. Anyway, Wicked helps Arashi hobble on. Neve, you do not so much like keep an eye because what was this? But you do walk the way back to the
Actually,
workshop
wait a
where
second. I'm gonna counter insight.
yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Is it really just his injuries from the fight? That was
Actually,
like
yeah,
a
Arashi,
whole
also roll
day
me a
ago.
deception. If you're gonna
Okay.
see if Wicked's gonna lie, you
Yep.
roll a deception and she can incite you.
23.
Oh, this isn't going to go well.
It'd be even better if you roll a 13.
Ooh.
You lie better than Wicked does, but both of you are aware that you are lying to each other. The choice is
And just
yours whether either of you acknowledge it.
yeah, just like him, she won't tell him what she was doing.
Yeah, both of you are aware that you're lying to each other, though.
Wicked
Yeah.
sort of smiles at that.
It's the side eyes.
Yeah, I just sort of like they sort of like look suspiciously at each other, but as they both realize that they're lying, they're supposed to like sort of nod, like, heh. Yeah, like a mutual understanding. Like, yeah, neither of us are saying what happened.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. We're not going to talk about this, are we? No.
No,
No, we're
no.
not.
That's all good.
There's nothing addressed.
And so, yes, Neve, you make your way back to the workshop. And when you get back, they have made a little bit more progress. You do notice that there's piping and wires now attached to certain things. There's like spools of copper wire out and whatnot as they are starting to make the electromagnets and whatnot. Do you tell them that you found Arashi? What do you do?
No, I just walk back in and resume my spot on the plans, batting at the electrics.
Hey
However,
guys, I
you do
found him.
notice, yeah, you do notice that Neve returns, and that about 10 minutes after, you watch as Wicked escorts a stumbling, limping Arashi back into the workshop, looking very sunburned and really worse for wear.
What happened to you?
I
He's
don't
pushed-
think I've healed.
He's pushing himself too hard after the fight.
Oh, actually, it's Sabata.
Yes.
I'm going to fish into my pack. I'm going to pull the book out.
It's a very wonderful looking romance novel.
I'm going to throw it over to Sabata.
Okay.
You can have a look in there and you can spread the good news.
Can I have it? Wicked says, deeply interested in the cover.
But why do I want to read the romance book for?
Just
If you
As
want
you,
it, I'll take it.
as you turn it over in your hands and you look at the back cover, Sabata, do you read the synopsis on the back?
He does.
Apparently, according to this story, it is the tale of star-crossed lovers from different clans that have been lied to by the dastardly black cat pirate who seeks to take over their clans and transform them and use their abilities to start a war against a third group of people, a very peaceful community of tieflings who have done nothing wrong, who, um, just want to save the world. But apparently, the magic that they hold is something that the dastardly black cat pirate wants, and they'll stop at nothing to take him down, even if it takes them away from each other and each other's hearts.
It could be interesting.
Huh.
Looks like the captain here. He's the hero of the story. I might have to read this.
Just look inside the first few pages. There's
I mean, if you don't want to read through it, I wouldn't mind having something to read on the road trip.
I'll open the book and read into the pages.
You read the message in the
Yeah.
peacock coloured ink of "Tell Harbury we have them." S.
Oh. Habaru,
Yo.
As you say this, before you finish, as you turn the pages, you get a flick of a smell you haven't smelled in a few weeks now. It's so reminiscent.
Is it?
It is a cheese that you love and have not had in several weeks, because it turns out it doesn't matter. You've looked in merchant places since you've been here in this
It's
place.
never the same.
They don't make it anymore. You get the solid milk smell of.
Is this from Enjoy?
I just give you a silent nod.
I think here, Mr. Habaru, is your family is okay. They are not perished like you think they have.
How do you know?
Looks like our friends have found them
Your
safely.
friends
Yes.
from several thousand years ago.
Is it a problem?
You know what? At this point, I'll just roll with it.
So be happy.
Happy.
Don't worry,
Happy.
Habaru. Our assassin friends have got your family.
Yeah, that's kind of Habaru's thought of. Joy.
Don't worry, they got them.
He got everyone.
They got them real good. They made sure they got them.
Really good. No need to worry about them anymore.
Always be careful when sending messages to assassin.
I need you
Actually,
to
get them all.
I need you to take care of Habaru's family. Don't leave a single one behind.
Make sure they're well looked after.
See the one on the right?
I care for that one the most.
Most.
We did that,
Make sure
didn't we?
none of them get away.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Arashi and Sabata did that. See the one on the right, like the arrow killed a guy. Don't kill that one. Whoops.
Okay, gang. Well.
You
Okay.
get to celebrate now. They're alive.
I will celebrate later. Right now, I want to get this done so we can hit the road.
Okay, Mr.
All right.
Happy.
Trust. I am.
Oh, your happy face is the same as your grumpy face.
He just feels it on the inside. Deep down inside.
All right, we continue fixing the ship.
All right, I'm gonna look after Arashi. Tend to his injuries.
I don't. I just need rest. I'm fine. You've. I'm just gonna lay down here and I'll be fine. Just
Shut up and that we could look after you. Don't be such a baby.
Yeah, don't be such a baby.
I'm gonna give Sabata a death stay.
I just smile back.
Man, I can't believe that Key Lady kicked your knees so horribly. Yeah, let me take a look at that.
You pull them up. There, one of them, Arashi, you do notice that the knee of your one of the knees of your gi does have some blood on it, where you did hit a reasonably sharp stone, and so it's caused a cut in your knee. But otherwise, they just feel really badly bruised. The last time they felt like that was at least 17 years ago, when you had to go through specific training where your father would take bamboo poles and smack you across the legs to harden your bones. It feels exactly like that.
Arguably didn't work too well if he's bruised.
You fall off a roof and see how well you do.
Yeah, he hasn't fallen off a roof in a while. It's been a while.
Not without a superhero landing.
Yeah, I just need stop fussing. Seriously.
No, I'm gonna fuss. You need
You
to
don't-
take better care of yourself.
Fine.
She takes you over to a stool. Emily the blacksmith does come over with a first aid kit. Just she's like, "Eee." She kind of
It'll be an
goes,
interesting sight lifting it up because one leg's covered in scars completely, and the other leg is covered in a lot of scars except for one area where Wicked healed that cut from the cage fighting and made sure there was no scar left in that spot.
Oh yeah.
"You've got a really nice smooth baby knee,
I got
old man knee."
one section that is it's smooth with no scarring, and the rest of the leg and the other leg are just completely covered in cuts and scars of all sorts of injuries.
Well, guess what? She gonna do it again. She gives you a little bit of healing to fix up your legs, ease the pain.
Neither of you are acknowledging the bad sunburn.
It's only noticeable when I pull down the mask, and then I've got like the
Yeah,
rash and red burn.
a perfect white line, white and red separation on your face, which
She'll
as he
get to that.
does, roll me what's your Clint's just wandered away. No, Clint, I needed you. Roll me. What's your passive perception, Clint?
Oh, is it 12 or something? Stupid.
That's a 12. That's fine. You do notice out of the
13.
You do notice out of the corner of your eye because you do travel with Arashi. You notice immediately, especially because Arashi has been giving you shit about the duct tape, the missing fur, the missing whiskers. You immediately clock the minute you see bone white skin, tomato red upper face.
Heck, Mr. Two-Tone.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a good-
it is disguise, is it?
Yes, like yours.
Now we are both multicolored.
Argue with that.
And so, Wicked, you patch Arashi up as the inventors get together and weld and shape and attach and eventually create a cradle where you can lodge the clipper and lock it in with the mag locks. Just nice and firm, it doesn't move. You've even managed to, Kale, you have even managed to wire up a quick release remote. In terms of getting a self-drive to get the van to come to you if you leave it behind, that's gonna take a little more work, time. You've gotta find, satellite geolocation kind of for it to be able to do that, plus taking into account terrain because the area in this area of lack of civilization, apparently they don't do a lot of, asphalted roads and things like this. What is this place of primitive just primitive dirt roadways? So, unfortunately, you are unable to set up the auto drive, but you do manage to get the quick release, remote completed and whatnot, and Arashi and Wicked, you both ignore the giant sunburned elephant in the room as
Well,
Wicked does.
she will tend to a sunburn as well.
More like I'm just, insinuating you don't talk about it.
Oh yeah, she
You
won't
don't
talk about
talk
it, but
about Fight Club.
she'll put together with her herbalism kit like just a simple sunburn ointment.
Yep. You spread it
Hey,
all over his
aloe
face.
vera for me.
And due to your druidic magic, it does fade very quickly to a very lovely shade of pink, Sabata. Almost the identical shade of pink that you had once tricked Arashi into.
Looks like you're back in training again.
You're almost as pinky as me.
Yeah, well,
Matchies, twins.
you have to train to get better.
I am better.
You keep telling yourself that. One day it'll come true.
Every day is true.
And so, as you finish building what you need to do, the town signs off on all of your modifications, establish that it's well built. You heal each other of your wounds and whatnot, and ignore certain things. Pack yourselves into the van, ready to make your way out of town. That is where we're going to end tonight's session. We'll be back
All
next
right.
week for you guys to get on the road again.
Road trip.
Woo! Hope you got some sick beats all organized.
Yeah, who grabbed the snacks?
Oh yeah, electro
Well-
swing time, baby.
Wicked didn't work on the sound system, but you can just do it live, right?
Yeah, she can just get a speaker.
In the center console of this thing, there is a large Kale. You have not seen this before. There is a large, very long but thin rectangular black vinyl box with a simple press stud lid on it. And you open it, and it's plastic containment units of some description, and they've got cardboard covers tucked inside with all handwritten labels of, you assume they're bands and whatnot, of mixtapes and whatnot, but you're not sure what this strange plastic disc thing is. There is in the dashboard of this van, there does appear to be a gap where it goes, but you haven't seen this circular film plastic disc thing. For record, they're cassettes, mixtape cassettes.
Oh.
Just about 30 of them.
Oh, cassettes.
This
You
is
said
technology
disc, I
that
thought it
Kale
was-
has never seen.
You
Well,
said
that's
cassette, I
because
thought it was CD.
Kale only recognizes it as a disc. He doesn't recognize it as a cassette.
I thought it was CD that you're saying.
Too analog
disc.
for me.
Andrew hasn't
It's
seen.
too analog, yeah. He's used to digital.
Yes, I've
Right track.
seen them.
They're A-track.
He's seen them in those
Not
historic
eight-track.
things called books.
In the documentaries, the black and white documentaries.
Oh, fuck off.
Andrew's not that much. Andrew's not that much a baby.
Oh, he's our baby.
We could. Kale's like, oh my god, it's the save icon.
Oh, that is too real these days, isn't it? Oh god.
And so, yes, Wicked, you at least recognize this. Arashi Sabata, you've got no idea what these things are either. Neve, you would have come across them, at least occasionally come across them. You know at least what they are, even if you don't use them. But Harbour, you know what it is as well.
Andrew knows what it
At
is.
least one of them.
Andrew knows what it is. But yes, there are a few of you who don't know what it is. But yes, it does appear to be a whole series of from radio recorded mixtapes.
Yeah, Wicked might know what it is.
She has traveled enough to at least recognize what this is. So, if only if, because it was a trend for a little while there on social media for to be into vintage retro music.
Hell yeah. Wicked has a very eclectic playlists ready.
I imagine Neve knows them more because she would pull the tapes out of them to play with the tape.
I was going to say, isn't retro music for clean to gramophone?
I wish.
Oh my god.
Hey, gramophones are really expensive nowadays. So anyway, on that, as you prepare to head out of town, that is where we're going to call session tonight. We hope you enjoy. Join us next week to get back on the road again. And I believe we begin our journey cross-country to head to the Ibarana, also known as the Vanishing Library. And we will see what awaits us in the quiet highlands. Until then, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, look after yourself and those around you, and we will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Road trip.
Road